Alright, that's enough for Varric. He won't say anything else. Let's talk to Solus. Oh yeah, before I forget, I did do the specializations for Lilith. She is now, as I have affectionately dubbed her, a Niflheim Mage, which is a Ice and Rift Mage. Since Rift is a place between the physical world and the afterlife, I thought it was kind of suiting for that title. So yeah, she is a master Rift Mage. She learned everything. So she will fuck people up. And she has a few of these ice spells, some of which I'll continue leveling up. I'm probably not going to go for all of the ice spells. Probably going to go for Blizzard, and that'll be the last spell I have her go before her build is complete. But I'll definitely be going higher level than that. I'll probably branch out into Inferno and Storm and Spirit and shit like that afterwards. Or just, finish up this. Maybe get Frost Mastery. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Alright. Solus.
You have begun practicing new magical forms. Interesting. You seem to be drawing upon the raw substance of the Fade, likely using your mark as a catalyst. I use similar techniques, although it took me years to learn them. Why did you choose such an esoteric area of study?
I hoped that studying such magic would help me better understand the Fade.
While our fight affords little time for formal study, the wise can better themselves even in the midst of battle, perhaps especially then. I hope your new studies serve you well. Did you need anything else?
I'm interested in what you told me of yourself in your studies. If you have time, I'd like to hear more.
You continue to surprise me. All right, let us talk. Preferably somewhere more interesting than this.
This happens, after you get enough, affection with him. I always think that I don't have it yet because there's no cutscene that instantly starts. So, yeah. Never seen that card before. That is awesome. Oh yeah, I also bought the deluxe update, so now, yay! I have the deluxe stuff. Finally.
Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
We talked about that already.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
How long can it take to look at a mark on my hand?
A magical mark of unknown origin? Tied to a unique breach in the veil? Longer than you might think. I ran every test I could imagine. Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results.
Cassandra's like that with everyone.
Yes. You were never going to wake up? How could you? A mortal sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
The breach threatened the whole world. Where did you plan to go?
Someplace far away, where I might research a way to repair the breach before its effects reached me. I never said it was a good plan. I told myself, one more attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and failed. No ordinary magic would affect them. I watched the rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then... seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
You didn't say it that way, I don't think. You just said it.
Is that how you remember it? That is what I mean about perception shaping our existence.
But that's only true in the Fade.
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
That's a matter of debate. Probably best discussed after you wake up.
You smooth motherfucker. So while that cutscene was going down, I actually think I came up with a reason of how that mark actually works. Based off what I've been reading about magic in this game. It's kind of an interesting idea, but not really important, I guess. I'm just a nerd when it comes to shit like this, so. Alright. Now you guys get to see my room. I don't think I've even been up here with Nexus yet, and she's my farthest along character. Come on. Oh god, that felt good. Sorry, popped my neck. Ah, yes, my gaudy bed. Yeah, Lilith likes the finer tastes of things. So that's why almost everything is Orlesian. With a few exceptions. Speaking of which, the upgrades I've done to Skyhold, I have a garden courtyard, and the battlements that you just saw, the training area, I should say, and a Mage's tower. Even though we didn't go to the Mages. So let's go check out the courtyard. I even made a little joke with the flower pots down there that you guys won't really understand for a while. So yeah, I like this room. And up there's the Mage's tower. And all this is Felindris. It's a slight joke to the origins of the character. Lilith from Darksiders 2 was a demon. Felindris grows when there's an area that is weak to the Veil, and basically is known as Demon Weed. So it's kind of my little reference to that, and also a reference to the original Lilith of my design. So, yeah. Anyway, let's talk to Solus again about him knocking us unconscious and dragging us up to our bed. You creepy old man, you.
Sleep well?
When I asked to talk to you, I didn't think we'd be doing it in the Fade. Still, better than the dream where I'm standing naked in front of the war table.
Since you went to the trouble of finding me in your sleep, it was worth the effort of doing something interesting. I had no idea that the anchor would allow you to dream with such focus. It is truly remarkable, but I am reasonably certain we are awake now. And if you wish to discuss anything, I would enjoy talking.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Knew there'd be more.
Something wrong with your tea?
It is tea. I detest this stuff. But this morning, I need to shake the dreams from my mind. I may also need a favor.
But you don't need anything from anyone. You're known for that.
One of my oldest friends has been captured by mages, forced into slavery. I heard the cry for help as I slept.
When your friend was captured, how did
It.
It?
My friend is a spirit of wisdom. Unlike the spirits clamoring to enter our world through the rifts, it was dwelling quite happily in the Fade. It was summoned against its will, and wants my help to gain its freedom and return to the Fade.
I thought spirits wanted to find their way into this world.
Some do, certainly. Just as many Orlesian peasants wish they could journey to exotic Ravane. But not everyone wants to go to Ravane. My friend is an explorer, seeking lost wisdom and reflecting it. It would happily discuss philosophy with you, but it had no wish to come here physically.
Do you have any idea what the mages want with your friend?
No. It knows a great deal of lore and history, but a mage could learn that simply by speaking to it in the Fade. It is possible that they seek information it does not wish to give, and intend to torture it.
All right, let's go get your friend.
Thank you. I got a sense of my friend's location before I awoke. I'll mark it on our map.
Yeah. Lilith would help. Alright, let's go talk to our gay Robin Hood. Where are you at, Dorian? There you are. That was a jump.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. I suppose a proper introduction is called for, now that we're not running for our lives. Dorian of House Parvis, most recently of the Tevinter Imperium. I was at Redcliffe when the Venatori assumed command of your southern mages. I only wish I could have given more warning.
What you did for us at Haven was very brave.
It was, wasn't it? Throwing in my lot with the underdogs, that's me. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a dark spawn.
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
So you'll just stand here and whine about it then?
I could head south, try to stop the Venatori myself, spread a warning when they march. Wait! I already did that! I have no intention of letting Corypheus win. Not without someone from Tevinter standing against him. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to stay and help the Inquisition.
We can use all the help we can get.
No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way. Roderick, that Chantry fellow who led us through the mountain from Haven. You know he died, I assume. Got us as far as the camp, and then that was it.
I can't say I feel sad about that. He was...
I've heard. I helped him walk. He talked about you quite a bit. He just needed to be sure you were Andraste's chosen. He was terrified of what it meant, if it were true. But in the end, he believed. He asked me to tell you he was sorry.
Thank you for telling me about that.
I thought it was important. Anyway, we can talk about something else if you'd rather.
I should go.
Here I thought we were just getting to the good part. So, I assume you're Talbashot or something like.
Why would you assume that?
If you weren't, you would have split my skull open at our first meeting before I said a word. Centuries of warfare with the Qunari do lead to this state of affairs.
If you've no problem with me, I've no problem with you.
A philosophy I've learned to live by.
No issue with my being Inquisitor, then?
None that specifically involve you being so very, very large. No.
Good. I should go.
Try not to die. I would notice you were gone.
Alright, I'll talk to him again later. Get rid of all those little pesky dialogue trees. Vivian's up here. Does she have anything new?
If you require any assistance.
Oh yeah, she's my Knight Enchanter teacher. Sorry I didn't take your sword, but yeah.
The Orlesian silk drapes in the castle are to die for, my dear. Excellent choice.
Thank you, Vivian. I'm glad you approve.
When things have settled down a bit, I will take you to Val Royo and introduce you to my seamstress. And appearances are important. We can't have you mistaken for a commoner.
I suppose it's important to show we're an authority to be respected.
Not just respected, my dear. Awed, feared, aspired to. You command an army of the faithful, outfitted by the coin of the nobility. You must be a woman who commoners aspire to be, and to whom nobles bow.
And you think I can accomplish this purely through fashion?
It is a weapon in your arsenal. Don't overlook it, my dear. The stories of your accomplishments will spread, and with them, doubt. Are you truly the woman from the tales? They will question what they've heard, but they will believe what they see. They must see someone greater than legends.
If that's your standard for me, what does the Divine have to live up to?
Andraste and the Maker cast very large shadows. The Divine absolutely must set the example for all Thedas. She must seem to be the embodiment of the Maker to the faithful. She needs the authority of the Maker and the charisma of Andraste. It will be no small task to fill that vacant throne. My dear, did you need me for something?
Is there anything I can do to help your efforts at restoring the Circle?
After the Circles fell, their libraries were plundered by scavengers. 1,000 years of recorded knowledge in the hands of bandits. It makes me sick to think of it. I've received news that some tomes have been located, if you are interested in righting this wrong.
I'll look into it for you.
If you can take care of this matter, the Circle would be in your debt.
Alright, I'll be sure to grab those later. Now let's go talk to Liliana, who's up over here. I didn't have anything to drop off, thank God. Where is she? There she is.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this. We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame. I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven. You will be prepared next time. I won't let this happen again. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives. True. They're our soldiers. They'll do what we need them to. If Corypheus is cold, I must be colder. War demands sacrifices of us all.
Well, that's ominous as fuck.
Our agents have encountered more followers of Corypheus, the so-called Venatori. Their leader, Calpurnia, has them searching elven ruins. For what, I do not know. I propose we stop the Venatori before they find what they seek. What strategy do you have in mind? A subtle approach. These Venatori have been shadowing a merchant called Vicinius on Calpurnia's orders. They've investigated his finances, surveyed his warehouses. I propose that you meet with Vicinius. Flatter him. Find out what he knows of Calpurnia.
We need him to open up about these bloodthirsty cultists. I'll bring wine.
Vicinius could be a useful ally. Merchants travel, and they love gossip as much as coin. I'll make arrangements for you to visit his summer home in Val Royeaux. Hopefully, your attention should be enough to pique his interest. We'll have Calpurnia's secrets yet.
Anything else, Liliana?
The Templars will be an asset to this Inquisition. It's a shame we couldn't also get the mages on our side.
I'll leave you to your work.
I'll do that later. Right. Drop! I'm okay. Let's go talk to Josephine, and then we'll be all set. That'll be everyone. Yeah. Not bad. Yo.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
I don't care about Orlesian politics. Just get me to the Empress.
Of course, Inquisitor. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
We need to attend this ball.
I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor. Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
Our allies shouldn't expect luxuries when they sign on to fight the first Darkspawn.
There is a difference between luxury and a building with no holes in the walls. The Templars will be scrutinizing your leadership. They should feel secure here.
I'm more concerned about reinforcing Skyhold in case Corypheus attacks again.
I've had difficulty forgetting his assault on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
Corypheus will pay when I face him again.
I dearly hope that happens soon. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lady. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
I'm loath to part from such pleasant company. Would you care to walk the castle with me?
Oh, well, a tour then? Let me fetch the steward.
That isn't precisely what I was hoping for.
Well, do let me know if you change your mind. Now I must find someone to prepare the guest quarters.
Liliana, you're not now. Josephine, you're adorable, but my God, are you dense?
Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
The anchor's nothing more special than a misfired spell.
At least you had the good fortune to take it from Corypheus. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
It's not pain. It's more like my nerves go on fire.
It sounds most unpleasant.
Alright, I guess that's it for that. Alright, that's it for this area. I'm going to talk to them, do one more round a little later on, near the end of the set. But for now, we're done. Let's go do something a little more entertaining, right? I do know that it is kind of entertaining watching all the little dialogue trees and whatnot, but still, action. Alright, let's see here. Just doing a quick run through what I got for you guys so you guys can see it. I did abuse that glitch royally to get my Inquisition level up to max, just so I can get all this said and done, and focus more on fighting later on. That way I'm not sitting here for now going, should I get this or this? That being said, I also got all the schematics as well, that I can for, at least, for the time being. Let's unlock Crestwood, because we kind of need it. I'll head out there later. Quite a bit later, actually. Dorian's request. And Liliana, you can do it.
Let's see what we have.
Here. What's this? Josephine.
At your service.
The rest I'll wait for later. That is a story quest, which we'll do later. Yeah, that should do it. Let's go, decide where we want to go. Let's see here. I don't want to go to the same places Nexus went to, because that would be kind of boring if you're watching back to back. So, instead, let's see here. That's later. Later. I'll do the next set with what Nexus did, which is Storm Coast and the Fallon Mire. I think I did something else with her, but I can't remember what. Let's actually do some of these side areas. Okay. The Lost Temple of Dithramun. I don't really remember this temple, because I don't really remember going through it. So, this will be interesting. I unlocked this from quests here in the Emerald Graves. I found some elven ruins, and after I got 4 of them, it unlocked this. So, let's go here. Sounds fun. Let's see here. Varric, Vivian, Ironball. Let's go! I got a lot of nice stuff on these guys. I made sure to give them the best of the best that they can have for this time being. And I really like how Lilith's armor came out. You saw me equipping it earlier. I couldn't think of a good name for it, so yeah. Alright. Let's go! Light.
Someone's been here.
I doubt they left all their stuff here out of charity.
No, I think I've been here before. Now that I think about it.